choosing to be dominant every single night.
She has proven she is the extreme X factor when she does put that effort in.
Absolutely, and I love watching her. I mean, Odom she's long, she's athletic, she's capable of playing multiple positions. Whether she's defending a post player or a guard, she's capable of getting out in the open floor and finishing just the way that she did.
Odom averaging 14 points per game on the season, is leading the team with 54% field goal percentage. It's 4th in the ACC. 6 turnovers now for Duke. Valencia Myers was left wide open, wanted no part of the shot. She'll give it to Puisis, who did not play points per game on the season. Is leading the team with 54% field goal percentage. It's 4th in the ACC. So left wide.
Play deep.
Could provide a big boost. She can start knocking down, as we know she is very capable of. Myers steps and turns it over.
Goodchild is, I think she's battling a little bit mentally right now. You know, she started out the season starting, and she was playing, you know, pretty well offensively. I think it's a matter of her getting out of her own way and just relaxing a little bit, and eventually her shots will start to fall.
Odom left open, not a good idea if you're Florida State.
Odom is pretty much automatic from 15 feet. I love that Odom takes the shots that she knows she can make. I feel like she never plays outside of herself.
Hence that sky-high field goal percentage we were talking about.
I would like to see Kamu come off of that screen and attack that to the ACC logo to see what she can create from there. Whether it's a shot, whether it's a dish out, whatever it is, it's something good to come out of it.
It's 2 points in the game for Kamu. Odom sizing up her options, wanted to shoot right over Gillespie. Morgan Jones was trying to sneak along that baseline, but the defense just would not allow Gillespie to see her 3-second violation turnover. We've talked about the postseason implications. Duke trying to pick up their first win against a ranked team, not only this season, but in their last 13 tries. They've lost 13 in a row against the top 25. And how about Odom?
I mean, did you just see that? I mean, she's moving from like the post position to the point guard position. She's really showing what she's capable of doing. I love that adjustment by Coach P and putting her in that position and finding a weakness in FSU's defense.
I was really just trying to finish my point as quickly as possible so we could get to the magic that Odom was creating on the floor.
This kid does something to surprise me every single game, and I question, like, where has it been? But I love watching her evolve.
Well, there's a foul on the floor here. Let's see what's
like
on.
what Candace Parker does. I mean, she's a forward, a post, a forward, and she's finishing extremely well. She can handle the ball. Who knew that she can handle the ball as well as she's handling the ball?
She knew.
Yeah, I guess she did. That's super impressive.
Bring it.
I mean, I'm lost for words, right?
And last year probably helped her out quite a bit, having to handle the basketball more with Lambert and Boykin both injured for much of the time. Gurecki. By the way, that last foul that was called against Florida State came against Kaya Gillespie. It was her second. I was curious there, and I didn't mean to interrupt you, Elena, but curious whether that would be Wofolk or Gillespie. And it was indeed Gillespie picking up number 2. So she has gone to the bench. Courtney Weber on the floor for Florida State. River Baldwin helping to bring some of that size in the paint.
I love that they're mixing up their defense on Gorecki. Started out with Woolfolk. Now you see Jones on her. Put a little bit more length on her. Keep her guessing in terms of what she wants to and can do offensively.
Odom headed to the free throw line. So far it has been all Gorecki from the stripe for Duke in this game. She's 5 of 6. The Super Tuesday doubleheader starts in Madison as Wisconsin hosts Purdue. Then Coach Callan and his 12th ranked Wildcats square off against number 25 LSU in Baton Rouge. Coverage begins at 7 Eastern on ESPN as well as the ESPN app. Duke continuing to take advantage of their opportunities from the free throw line. Now 7 of 8 in the game. Florida State has been good when they've been there. 4 of 4 so far.
Absolutely.
Baldwin calling for it. Bad positioning against Stock and Body James. 5 on the shot clock. Woolfolk will take a very contested shot, misses everything. Chalk that one up for the Duke defense.
Absolutely. Duke was there on every catch, pressured them into taking the tough shot.
Right now, it just seems like whether it's Gorecki or it's Odom, Duke is saying we're going to drive hard to the basket and we dare you, Florida State, to defend us without fouling.
Without fouling, and I think that's the one thing that's getting points on the scoreboard for Duke is that they're putting their heads down, they're driving pretty aggressively to the rim and seeing what comes out of that. But Duke, FSU has to be more disciplined in their approach defensively.
That opens up the largest lead of the game for Duke.
On the previous defensive possession, you saw Duke extend their defense with the 2-2-1 full-court press. This is just to slow them down a little bit, but FSU have to attack it and not think twice about what Duke is doing defensively.
Went to the KFC Yum Center and took down 5th-ranked Louisville.
That's exactly what needs to happen. That's a great drive by Ecomo.
That's what you've been calling for, right?
I've been calling for when Ecomo is aggressive. This team has a great flow offensively. They all wait on her to determine what that pace will be on the offensive end. And forcing a switch to come in between a post player and a guard rather than the usual guard to guard, which didn't really give her much of an advantage. I like that adjustment by P.
It has been a struggle offensively for Florida State in this first half. Ecomo will take the 5 to their way into a chance to host the first and second rounds of the NCAA tournament.
I
center of the floor. What are you looking for more of from them?
Just having an aggressive mindset, just like Woolfolk, just on cue. Did. She has the maturity that some players don't have, but she's obviously a key factor for this team. I would like to see her sort of get it on the block a little bit more and score with a more aggressive mentality. Great drive by Odom.
Double digits now for Odom. Well short on that three-point attempt.
I like what FSU did on that last offensive possession. They created an overload, which caused Duke to just try to figure out a matchup. Made them move a little bit more out of their matchup zone.
Lambert will take the 3. She was 2 of 2 from downtown in the first half. Then Woolfolk just kept fighting for that rebound. Unfortunately for her, she threw it right back to Duke. Now we'll see what our officials... Not quite sure. Must be a shot clock issue there that they are looking at.
I know in those moments as a coach, you gotta hate those type of stoppages, right?
Yeah, all that momentum that was flowing.
Exactly.
Sometimes it goes right away. Now Duke has to reset. Get it to Jade Williams. She has 6.
I think that's an area where Duke has improved, and I know I've spoken on